Hello everyone, I'm Frank and today I'm gonna be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy S4 and I will also show you how to root this phone and install custom recovery and custom ROMs. So let's get started with the review of the Samsung Galaxy S4. Okay, first I'm gonna tell you the specs of the Samsung's this year flagship device. First of all, it has a 5.0 inch, so a 5-inch Full HD AMOLED display, and we can get 441 ppi pixel density, so everything looks sharp and clear on this display. And on the back of the phone there is the 13 megapixel autofocus camera with a LED or with a LED flash. It takes really good pictures, so I think the camera is perfect on the Galaxy S4. Here is the speaker, which makes really good sound. Well, not as good as on the HTC One, but I think it's enough for a smartphone. On the front of the phone there is the home button, which is almost the same that you can find on the Samsung Galaxy S3. On the left side of the phone there are the volume rockers. On the bottom there's the micro USB charger, and on the right side there is the power button, and on the top of the phone there's the jack and the IR infrared sensor. This means that you can control your TV, your DVD player, and things that are controlled with infrared remote controllers. So you can turn your Samsung Galaxy S4 into a remote controller of your TV and things like that. And above the screen there is the speaker, the front speaker of the Galaxy S4, and the sensors, and of course the 2 megapixel Full HD front camera. Before the software review, I have to tell you that the Galaxy S4 hasn't got a unibody outside. You can put down the back of the phone, and there is the 2600 mAh battery, and which you can charge wirelessly, and the micro SIM slot and the micro SD slot. Yes, the Galaxy S4's memory is expandable up to 64 gigs, so this is a nice thing. And also the Galaxy S4 is LTE capable. Yes. It is powered by 1.9 GHz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 processor. So it is really fast, but well, not as fast as the just announced LG G2 or the Sony Xperia Z1, which are powered by the latest and greatest Qualcomm Snapdragon 600 chipset, which is clocked at, well, it's clocked above 2 GHz, about approximately 2.2 GHz, and in the LG G2 it is clocked at 2.26 GHz, and in the Note 3, the Galaxy Note 3, it is clocked at 2.3 GHz. But the Snapdragon 600 isn't bad. It is a really fast processor for this phone, and I think it is good. Now let's go on to the software review. The Samsung Galaxy S4 runs Android 4.2.2. It is almost the latest, because the latest is 4.3, Android 4.3. The update will come soon to the S4. Okay, you will see that my phone is rooted, which I of course will show you how to root it. But, okay, let's get started. First of all, which is a new thing in Android 4.2, that you can create and place lock screen widgets. On vanilla Android, you can place and use lock screen widgets if your screen is secured by a pattern or a pin. But Samsung made this a change, so you cannot place lock screen widgets on the lock screen if you secure your phone with a pattern or pin or face unlock or something like that. So if you only use this original unlock method, you can place home screen, lock screen widgets, sorry. Let's turn brightness on. This is maximum brightness on the S4. I think it's a bright, shiny display. I really like this AMOLED display. Yes, it is so good. Yeah. Okay, there are the lock screen widgets, and yeah, this way you can unlock by swiping. This review won't take a long time, because I want to show you how to root the phone, and this is a rooting video, not a review, but a rooting video, so this review will be a short one. I don't like the original TouchWiz 5.0, which is on the Galaxy S4, because it is slow. Well, I can't say slow, because it is fast, but sometimes it lags and it makes really strange things. Yes, I like Nova Launcher or custom ROMs, which I will show you how to install on the S4. But I don't like this TouchWiz thing. Only the widgets that Samsung made, like Samsung Hub and this weather and clock widget, it looks really cool. Okay, as you know, Samsung has on the S4, and I think now on the S3 too, and the Galaxy Note 3, Samsung has this multi-window functionality. I think this is a really good thing to have on a phone, and if your phone is rooted, you can install exposed framework, which is a cool thing to modify your Android without installing custom ROMs. And there's an add-on to Exposed installer called Venom Exposed. I really like this thing, because you can change a lot of things in Android. Like, do you see this clock up here on the status bar? It is really cool, I think, yes. And if I pull down the notifications bar, you can see that I have more quick settings in on one page, because this is 8 and originally you have only 5. and as you see, they are smaller if I pull down with 2 fingers. And of course, a rooted phone is always faster than an original phone, because you can overclock the CPU, but let's talk about it later. Okay, so I show you a little bit of this multi-window functionality. I turn on 4G to have no complications. Okay, you see my internet browser is opened, and I put here the play music, and if I start playing this song and then pull this down here, I can browse the internet, and while I'm browsing I can change the song or stop it. Yeah, okay, so it works like this. It is a really cool feature on the Galaxy S4. I really like it. Let's talk about the camera a little bit. As I said, the S4's camera takes really cool, really good pictures. It has good colors, and I simply like the camera of the S4, and it has a functionality. It has a function called dual camera, which loads in really slow, but it is cool. As you see, you can see me, and you can see my speaker right there, and I can change the type of dual camera like this. And I can make this bigger like this, and I can change the view, like changing this. As you see, it's a really good feature. I really like this, but let's turn it off. There are lots of modes to make photos, like beauty face, best photo, best face, sound and shot, drama, animated photo, HDR, eraser, panorama, sports night, and of course the auto. And you can make a burst shot by allowing it to the device. Here is the settings menu, and here you can turn on and off burst shot. It is a really cool feature. I think HTC, the burst shot mode on the HTC One X was really good, and of course on the HTC One. It works like this by pressing and holding the camera button. I took 9 pictures now, and it will be saved to my SD card. I've got a message, sorry. And now let's go on to the internet browser. I turn on Air Gestures, Air View, Smart Score, Smart Pose, and Smart Stay, just to show you all these things. If I look at the sensors up above the screen, it will detect my eyes, and by moving my head up and down, turning my head up and down, I can control the web page like this. Yes, it's a really cool feature, but now I turn it off because it is annoying sometimes, yes. And the Smart Scroll has two different types. As you see, this is the smart scrolling by eyes, and this is smart scrolling by turning the device. I show you like this. This is also a good feature, but now let's load another page, not a Hungarian one. Okay, now I'm loading Phone Arena. As you see, it loaded fast with 4G, and it is, I think, just as fast as it needs to be, but I don't prefer Samsung's original internet browser because it is a little bit slower than Google Chrome or Dolphin browser. Yes, here is the window manager, and I told you that I'll show you all the air gestures can be found on the Galaxy S4. So let's go to the camera app, the gallery application, sorry. There is something that I don't like about the original gallery application of the Galaxy S4. That is a little bit slow. It loads pictures a little bit slower than the original Jelly Bean gallery, so I like the original Jelly Bean gallery application more, but it's your choice. Okay, as you see, here are the pictures I've took now in the burst shot, and I can scroll between them just by doing this with my hand in front of the sensors of the S4. It's a cool feature to have. I think it is good if your hands are dirty, but I think there's no need for this. It's just a cool feature, but I think there's no need for it. Only if you want to use your phone with dirty hands. And this feature is also available in the browser to go back to another or to choose pages from the window manager if you have two or more pages opened. I show you like yeah, like that. So it works like this. And you can scroll up and down just by doing this with your hand. It is a cool feature. Okay, the Galaxy S4 can accept some voice commands. For example, in the camera, if I say cheese to my phone, it takes the picture cheese, and I can say capture. Okay, what else do I need to tell you? The Galaxy S4 has some great built-in apps from Samsung, like the Samsung Hub, which is an app store like a Play Store, and it has Samsung apps in it that are preferred to use on the Galaxy S4. or other Samsung Galaxy devices. And another cool feature is the Samsung Watch On app, which can be downloaded to every device that is packed with an infrared sensor. Okay, I will show you how it works. There's my monitor. I just simply press the on and off button and it will turn off. Did you see? It is a really cool feature. I think this is the best smart feature on the Galaxy S4. I really like it. I turn it back. It will turn on. Sorry. Yeah, it has turned on, and there are lot of things that can be set to this cool app, like there is the tools button. If I press it, if I press it, my TV's I can set my TV's settings. And of course there is the source button. It is really cool. I think I just like it. There's a built-in calendar app called S Planner, and lots of apps that Samsung has built in the S4, just like the S Voice. It's a thing like Siri on the iPhones, but I don't like the S Voice because originally the phone is set to open the S Voice by pressing the home button twice, but it slows down the home button. So for example, I'm here in the apps drawer and I press the home button. It recognizes my press after a second, because it waits if I want to press it twice or just once. So I don't like it. I set it back fast. It is much faster, as you see. In the not in the phone, in the contacts app, I can call persons just by swiping from the left to the right, and it will call, but I can't call me, so yeah. And if I swipe from right to left, I can send a message to a person, so I don't have to open the contact and then press phone. So it is a cool thing. Okay, I think there's no more things I have to show you. So now let's go ahead and root this phone. Sorry, not to root this, because this is already rooted, but to show you how to root it. Okay, this version is the i9505 version of the Samsung Galaxy S4. So this rooting method and recovery installing method will be, well, I think it should work on the i9500 version, but you can try it on your own risk only. So this is going to be only for the i9505. And more about device, you can see that it is the i9505. First of all, to root the phone, you will need to unlock developer options. You can unlock it by going to about device and go to build number. You have to press it 7 times or 9 times. It will show you below this build number that how many presses are back to go, and it will unlock you developer options. In developer options, you have to check USB debugging is turned on. So turn on, so check USB debugging, and you are good to go. To root your phone, you will need to download a program called CF Auto Root or CF Root. Links in the description. This is the web page where you can download the CF Root program. And of course, if you root your phone, you should install a custom recovery to install custom ROMs. In this video I will be showing you how to install TERP recovery, but this is the same way to install CWMD recovery too. Okay, so if you have downloaded the custom recovery file, the TERP file, from the link I've put in the description. Okay, so it's good to make a folder on your computer. I've named it S4 root, but of course you can name it whatever you want, and put the files right there: CF Auto Root, Odin, and the recovery file there. And let's go ahead. Okay, now if you made that folder, you have to plug your device to your computer. That's it. USB debugging is turned on. You need to run Odin, this Odin.exe file by an administrator, run as an administrator. Make sure that you only have one of these rectangles in yellow, so only one in yellow. Oh, and of course, before you start rooting, you have to make sure that the drivers of the Galaxy S4 are installed on your PC. Now, if everything's set like this, you will have to restart your phone and put it into download mode. I'll show you how to do this. Of course. So here is my phone waiting to restart. So go ahead and click on restart and reboot if it asks, but it won't ask because you haven't got a rooted phone. And as it restarts, click volume down and volume down, home and power key at the same time, so it will boot into download mode. Sorry, let's do this again. So the phone is turned off. So if the phone is turned off, or if you have success by restarting the phone while restarting you have success by pressing the volume down button and the home and the power at the same time, you are great. But now my phone is turned off, so I do this right now. So again, volume down, home, and then the power button. So again, volume down, home, and power at the same time. Hold this until it boots there, and then press volume up. You will have to be really fast by pressing volume up, because if you don't press it, it will exit download mode. So let's do it again. And yes, I've pressed, and you see there is Odin mode right there. Okay, now if you have two rectangles in yellow, you will have to reboot this Odin thing and make sure you have only one. Okay, if you have only one, you're good to go. You need to click on PDA and then select the CF auto root file. Hit open, and then you need to click on start. Okay, you see it's green there and all threads complete. Your phone should be rooted right now, but yes, your phone is doing this right now. And if not, try to do this again and try to make sure that USB debugging is available, is checked, and try to make sure that you have all the drivers installed on your computer and you are doing it the right way. So make sure all these things, and if it doesn't work, well, sorry, I don't know what to do if it does not work. Just try to search for another routing method, but it will work on every i9505 versions of Galaxy S4. Yes. Okay, my phone has already rebooted. It will reboot by itself. Yes, and now you wanna go again into download mode in the same method. You power your phone off. Yes, okay, it has powered off. Yep. And put it into download mode again. Again, hold the volume down, home, and power button at the same time. And be careful to go into download mode and press volume up button fast. Yes, okay, if you are ready, you see you have I have two again, but do it again, close this and reopen the Odin file, and go ahead and yes, I have one right now. If you have one right now, you are good to go. Okay, click on PDA and select the recovery file that you have downloaded. Yes, it is added. You have to click on start. You wanna click on start, and you see the recovery there. Reset and pass. All threads complete. You have Twerp recovery installed on your phone right now. Now it should reboot, and you need to have recovery installed. Okay, as the phone booted, you wanna make sure that you have root access. It can be done by downloading an application called Root Checker Basic. You see it right there. If you downloaded it, open Root Checker Basic and click on Verify Root Access. You see your phone is rooted. Congratulations, the device has now root access. You are after doing this, after making sure you have root access, you wanna go ahead and make sure that you have Twerp recovery installed on the Galaxy S4, and it can be done by doing this, by putting the phone into recovery mode. It is almost the same as putting it into download mode. So now power your phone off. It has powered off. Now after it has powered off, you wanna hold the volume up, not the volume down, as putting it in to downloading mode, but the volume up. So tap and hold volume up, home, and power key at the same time as it, and now it should boot into recovery mode. Oh well, sorry if it doesn't work. As you've just seen in my case. Well, I don't know why doesn't it work, because that's the original way to boot into recovery. There are plenty of other ways to do it, just like this app called Recovery Manager. So go ahead and install Recovery Manager, or there are other programs, widgets that can reboot your phone into recovery, but I prefer using this. Okay, so open Recovery Manager and tap boot into recovery. As you see, my phone is rebooting to recovery mode. There's a little recovery booting text up there, and you have TeamWin Recovery installed on your phone. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead and reboot the system now. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was a review and rooting video of the Samsung Galaxy S4, and if you like it, I hope you do. So if you do, don't forget to click the like button, and you wanna subscribe to my channel and view my other videos. And don't forget to view the next video, which is going to be a custom ROM installing video on the Samsung Galaxy S4. Thanks for watching guys, goodbye.